Hello. Woo. And I'm testing. Y'all hear me okay? I sound okay to y'all? Hey. Hi. Hey, good day. Do I now? Yeah? I'm happy to hear. Oh, wait, actually, 1 second. Let me do something real quick. One adjustment. I think that's okay. All right, perfect. Hey. Wow, would you look at that? Hey, sorry to keep you all waiting. I was dealing with some setup stuff. Yeah, I couldn't go on stream right away because there were some things with my connection to stream that I needed to fix first, but eventually we were able to get it all good. I missed you guys too. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? Man, we haven't seen each other for like, what? 4 or 5 days, maps? I believe it's like maybe 4 days, because Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I was supposed to stream yesterday, so Saturday, so, between 4 to 5 days, yeah. About that long. But hey, no worries. At least we're able to hang with each other again. And it means a lot that you guys made time to come today. It surely does feel like it's been the double-digit years since we've had the chance to hang out. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Before we do officially get into things, let me just make a tweet real quick that we are live, because I forgot to do that. Because I have been quite tired. All right. Yeah, let me just make a quick tweet that we're live. All right. Yeah. Yeah, hope y'all are doing okay. I'm sure some of you are quite curious, quite excited given recent events. I mean, who wouldn't be? We just had Mr. Nayata Umbridge's 2.0. Okay, there we go. Did I put that in the right place? Yes, I did. I feel like I'm forgetting something, actually. Oh, actually, give me 1 second. I need to close the door real quick. Also, what is going on here? All right. Okay. Whew. Where do we even begin, guys? I don't even know where to begin. I'm actually still in the midst. For those that might not know, I'm still in the midst of travel. I'm making one last stop before I officially travel back to the Dino Cave. So, this was a discussion I had with my Ryzars a number of days back, even before my birthday, that I'll be going on what'll be a total of a 3-week chill period from stream. And, well, unfortunately, that period still continues. We are actually on the 3rd week of that chill period, but I mean, I gotta hand it to you guys. We made it this far, so what's one more week, right? We can get through one more week of a little bit of a light sked, right? And then soon enough, we'll be back in action together, yeah? Thank you so much for all the sweet little treats in chat, by the way. I appreciate it. Let me just make a refresh because for some reason I cannot get it to load properly. All right. There we go. Okay. Let's start off with a few ones initially, yeah? Starting off with Shani. Thank you for being part of the Blazing Gang. Mr. Joan, terima kasih for the one recruitment. Mia Moore, thank you for the mint chocolate. Stuck at work, but just wanted to say welcome back and we missed you. Ah. Well, I really did miss you guys too. These past days of me not being able to stream it felt weird. I mean, on one hand, I will confess that it was much needed time to just be able to step away and just allow myself to breathe for a while. Because God knows when the heck the last time was since I was able to do that, But, I mean, ever since I debuted, I feel like it's been a bit of a habit, weeks and weeks, where I just get to hang out with you guys. So, I think from when I debuted, these past 2 going 3 weeks have been some of the biggest droughts I've personally experienced when it comes to streaming. From being able to hang out with you guys. And yeah, like I said, I mean, we made it this far, right? So we just need to get through one more week, and hey, I mean, we're gonna see how things go in a week's time. But nonetheless, I really do mean it. I'm just glad that we get this little hangout time together. Even if it's just for a little bit. Toki, thank you so much for the one recruitment. Mr. Johan, thank you for the mint Ryzupa. Feline for 2. Oh, also treat for Rai. We miss you. I really miss you guys too. Oh man. Feline Fortuna, thank you for the one recruitment. Chua, thank you for the rose. L, thank you for the candy Ryzupa. We missed you so bad, our big, beautiful Dinoboi. Oh, I really did miss you guys. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for the one recruitment. Bunmoe, thank you for the one recruitment. Red, thank you for the one recruitment. Chua, thank you for the mint Ryzupa. Welcome home, Rai. We miss you so much. Wait. I'm sorry I might numbed your cables while you're away. Oh, that was you? Oh, that explains why I might have heard that some cables will need replacement once I come back to the Dino Cave. Man. Mr. Joan, thank you for the one recruitment. Mango, thank you for the one recruitment. Nyan, thank you for the cotton Ryzupa. Sayuri-chan, thank you for the mint Ryzupa. Hello, Rai, how are you? I missed you. Sending you double the hugs, kisses, and head pats. Why, thank you. Along with that, thank you for the 5 recruitments as well, Sayuri-chan. Bunmoe, thank you for the 5 recruitments. Amaya, thank you for the candy Ryzupa. We missed you. It's been like 1,000,000 years. It really does feel like that, huh? I mean, especially given that we're not used to these types of prolonged periods where we're not able to hang out together, you know? L, thank you for the blueberry Ryzupa. Well, the hearts. Spoony, thank you for the mint Ryzupa. Trait for the Dinoboi. That got me banished to the living room because I don't go too hard. So proud of you for the 2.0. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I guess that announcement did come out, huh? And yo, Pocket Shoe. Hannah, thank you for the 1 year. Been inactive for a month, so I really miss hanging out with you in the Ryzars. Also, the imminent lore summoned me. Is that so? Well, I might have seen a few things pop up on my For You feed. Mm-hmm. Hey, but I appreciate the warm welcome, guys. I'm come to notice that given recent events, a lot of you might have some questions. And well, frankly, some of the other reactions I'm a little bit some reactions I've been quite intrigued by. Other reactions, I'm not sure how to react to some of the things I've seen online. I'm sure you all know, though, recently, one of the great things to happen over these past few hours is the beauty of Mr. Nayuta Umbridge's 2.0. I'm really happy that a lot of people were able to drop in, as, man, that was something. I mean, I've seen Nayu's 2.0 for a bit, but it's one of those outfits, one of those looks where I feel like the more you look at it, the more you really appreciate it, and it really grows on you so hard. He reminds me of almost someone from no one in particular, but it's like he came out of a manga. It's like he's the love interest in idol manga. Maybe think something similar to Tomlin's B-side. Not quite, but within the same realm of the whole idol thing, if that makes sense. Amaya, thank you for the cotton Ryzupa. Might leave. It's 9:30 right now. I'm tired. See you right. Hey, see you around. It was nice of you to drop by. Thank you again, Cupcake. And Anna, thank you for the cotton Ryzupa as well. When I get you, Ryzar Blazenfang, what did I do? You unexpectedly released your 2.0 announcement? I mean, it's not like I had a choice, really. I was just simply scheduled next. I don't make the rules. It's just simply the universe that has decreed that Ryzar Blazenfang, you're up next. Must have caught some of you by surprise, though, huh? I remember seeing some theories floating around that, hey, given how Malim's has been so many weeks ago, there must be a few weeks distance between each release. Then all of a sudden here comes Nayu's, and everyone was still somewhat on track with that theory. Okay, we've had Malim for April. We've had Nayu for May. Surely that means Ryzer's going to be coming in June. Well, not quite. The surprise is very much right there. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the same duration of week you've seen, not just between Malim and Nayu, but let's say even if you look at the pattern that was exhibited by Avalon for their 2.0s, that's not going to be the case here. Although, I will say, though, this is why I believe as early as last month I was saying make sure to be prepared by May, because especially if you really want in on some of the goodies we have prepared for you, then yeah, it's a bit of a double whammy, I would say, for Ryzors. You have the birthday goods, and then all of a sudden you have these nice set of goods coming in as well in line with your Dinoboys 2.0. And you've already seen the type of merchandising Malim and Nayu has gotten, so You can very much expect the same treatment for your Dinoboi. And it's kind of exciting, you know. You got the acrylic stand for Nayu, you got the button, you got the acrylic keychain, you also get the voice packs. So I hope you guys are ready. Yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to get your hands on it when the time comes. But yeah, 2.0. Bro. Kind of unfortunate, actually, don't you think? The timing of it all. Very, very unfortunate timing. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen, but recently it's been brought to our attention that there might be some breaches in our system, and I think I'm the one that's been taking the biggest heat. Well, I say heat, more like hits. When it comes to security breaches, to the point where at first I was thinking maybe there's just a virus around. Maybe there's just a glitch in my system particularly. Having glitches and things that I want to put out. But then all of a sudden, lo and behold, apparently, from what Mr. Graves has gathered, there seems to be more to it. Almost intentional, it seems. Yeah, very suspicious. Very, very suspicious. You know something that really disappoints me? So many theories already floating, and people thinking that I'm somehow doing something wrong. Riddle me this then. If I'm doing something wrong here, how come? Tell me this then. How come, given the recent problems, in a few days, it seems that we're to be summoned to embark on a mission of sorts? Me and 2 other boys, I hear, have been trusted with this mission relative to the recent security breaches. Remember, there's so many of us boys, and yet Mr. Graves has decided to trust roughly, from what I recall, 3 of us. I'm yet to find out about the particulars of this mission and why we're even taking this mission in the first place, but apparently it's to get to the bottom of something that might be relative to recent events. I don't know. We haven't been briefed yet. All I know is that it's something in progress, and we're to wait for further instructions to come within a few days. Hmm. 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 You and me both. I'm just as confused. Quite surprising, people pointing fingers my way right away. Well, I'm the one that's been suffering the most here. Hmm. Besides, with people trying to shift some form of blame on me as the source, then why would I even be trusted to be one of the people that should try to solve this in the first place? Hmm. Why are you suffering the most? I mean, have you seen what's been going on? I try to make posts. I try to put things in documentation for scheduling, and I'm the one that's been getting glitching in some of my output. I mean, I'm the one that's been getting targeted the most. I just want to put out clean documentation, and yet there seems to be some kind of external force which is preventing me from doing so. I mean, surely some of y'all have noticed. Even in times when I try to set up scheduling with the Ryzars, there seemed to be some sort of glitching. Hmm. Y'all are funny, you know that? Also, Gigi, thank you so much for the orange Ryzupa. Something is not adding here. Well, I'm not the math wizard here. I didn't go to Kum. Okay, no, actually, I did experience some level of Kumon, but I did have to quit it eventually because it was a pain in the booty to keep up with. Uh, Also, it was kind of expensive. Well, not too expensive, but I digress. Hmm. It is rather concerning, though. I guess more answers will eventually come to fruition in a week's time. And as we are trying to resolve this, I guess all we can really do is try to figure things out. Well, if there's one thing I do trust, it's I know that my Ryzors are very, very good with their deductive skills. A bit astray recently, given that my Ryzors would dare even find me guilty of doing some things, so to speak, but I'll forgive you guys. I mean, it is a very confusing time, so be it. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I mean, at the end of the day, all will be answered. We'll figure everything out eventually, right? I am curious though, with material coming out recently, are there any initial thoughts? Any initial ideas of what might be coming about this 2.0? No, I just want to get some new clothes. It's as simple as that. I mean, there's only so much you can do with just the jacket, right? You gotta dress up for the occasion more and not draw too much attention with my bare chest out, I guess. So are you getting a shirt? You're gonna have to see. I mean, y'all know I've had a problem with shirts in the past, so would it really make sense for me? Oh, apologies, 1 second. Seems I have frozen for but a moment. I should be able to resolve this real quick. Sorry about that. All right, let's see. There we go. Sorry about. Okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah. It is very exciting, and quite frankly, I am looking forward to whatever thoughts or predictions you might have. Remember to use the hashtag, okay? The hashtag is there for you all to utilize to come together. Like I say, I know my Ryzars have quite the deduction skills, and I think with the week that we have ahead, now is a good time to put your heads together and figure things out as we go along. Trust me, there's going to be an abundance of material we'll be putting forth this week that should be able to help you. And hopefully, with more material that comes, you'll learn to look a bit closer, look a bit deeper. It does make me happy, though. I do appreciate that so many of you have already started getting your thinking caps on, and it seems that not just the Ryzars, but even stage lights have developed an interest in our most recent case. A very interesting case, that is. Me, a mafia boss? I mean, if I were the mafia boss, does that mean technically the Ryzars are the mafia itself? I don't know. I don't recall anything that I've done that would indicate that I've utilized or set forth my personnel to do such things. So, can you imagine the Ryzars in rappers that utilize fabric that you typically see in a mafia, like the mafia suits with the hats and everything. And then what's the type of gun that they usually have? It was like, no, it wasn't. Was it SMGs? I'm not sure. I guess there are things that would at least, let's say, if we do play with the theory that you guys are if I'm a mafia boss and you are the mafia, there are certain elements that would pinpoint to you all having skills that might help, such as your tendency to sneak, perhaps some tendencies of arson. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some sniping, so to speak, sometimes. So I guess it's not too far off, but I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see and find out as the days go by, right? Hey, Sang-woo, thank you for the 9 months, Arson. Aside from that, though, let's check something. Huh? Sorry, 1 second. Speaking of sneaks, I better make sure to keep an eye out. Just because we haven't seen each other for days doesn't mean that y'all shouldn't be getting too comfy with sneaking around, yeah? Okay. Well, it does seem for the most part y'all behaved, so that's good to know. Mm-hmm. I am curious. Can we see a show of hands? Which of you Ryzors are planning to participate in? I mean, there is a call to action out there where it seems that assistance is required in constructing the appearance of this 2.0, reconstructing appearance. Have any of you decided to try your hand at trying to get your predictions in order, given the silhouette that has been provided? Yeah. Of course, aside from artistry, it has been emphasized that thoughts are also appreciated to be put forth using the hashtag. So even if you feel that you might not be the most comfortable using artistic means in order to portray what you think might be the actual appearance of this 2.0, that should not prevent you from putting your thoughts forward. Hence why I also emphasize that even thoughts put into words as opposed to visuals are not only encouraged but also appreciated. Ah, yes. I almost forgot that the bingo cards were a thing. Yes, if you would also like to put forth bingo cards, that is something that is encouraged as well. I mean, you don't get to have events like this too often, so might as well make the most of it, right? Yeah, there most certainly has been a lot of brainstorming. And that brainstorming isn't necessarily limited to the scope of just Ryzars. It seems like the entire stage light community has been coming up with their theories. It is quite nice, though, I will say. Usually, when it comes to our backgrounds, people are. There's very specific people that usually partake in the whole concept of theory crafting with whatever information is out there, but given recent events and given recent information, it seems that a lot of people are much on board with trying to get to the bottom of things. And it's been very fun and very interesting to see whatever comes up on my feed when it comes to figuring out these theories. I mean, judging from what information has been put out so far, we're looking for someone that might be not quite what they seem in our midst. And I have seen some theories that mayhaps it could be someone from Avalon. A little bit lighter on the possibility of people from Ravenous, but I have seen some theories of it potentially being someone from Avalon that we have to look out for. Well, once I find out who I'm going to be working on this so-called excursion that Roscoe's planning in a few days, maybe that'll help at least narrow down who the primary suspects are. I'd like to think that if Roscoe trusts three of us enough to put us together to get to the bottom of things, then I'd like to think that these people are people that have been heavily vouched for enough to not be of suspicion. Which still begs the question, who else can be trusted? So I guess that's something you might need to be thinking of, huh? Who are the other two which you could potentially clear off the list? Technically four, if you're going to include Roscoe. So that's Roscoe. There's myself. Who could the other two be? I mean, at the end of the day, I'll leave it up to you guys to discuss. I like the initial thoughts so far. Maybe Gale and Mlem. Danny, Altus, Cass. It's a lot. It gives you a lot to think about, though, no? as much as I don't want to be a cliche in saying this, but it's like a game of Among Us. Who is the traitor? Exactly. There's a traitor among us. Between you and me, though, you guys are the ones that are usually smart when it comes to this. So I don't think I have the cranial capacity to even theorize who the culprit might be. I'm going to trust you guys on this one. I mean, you guys have active enough imaginations to come up with your own theories. By how you talk today, I'm gonna be so real. I'm just tired. When did I even get good sleep? When was the last time I got more than 8 hours of sleep? I believe there was one day I was able to get more than 8 hours of sleep in Japan. But it wasn't enough to make up for the other amounts of days where I've had an abyssal amount of sleep. Besides, we've also had this other discussion where moving forward I was going to be a bit more mindful of how I speak. Because by being more mindful of how I speak and at the pace of which I speak, I'm able to process my thoughts a bit more clearly. So there's that too. I do appreciate it, though, the recent interest and enthusiasm of what's been going on in lead up to my 2.0. Yes, most definitely. I mean, like I said, this coming week is also going to be a little bit more light for your Dinoboi. And I do aspire that the amount of days I have left to breathe would be sufficient enough for me to recoup. Thank you. I appreciate it. For the meantime, I'm just catching up with a bit of work. I intend on, as y'all know, I'm still traveling, seeing Dino Fam, so I'm just enjoying the time I have Dino Fam before I have to go travel back home to the Dino Cave. So, yeah, just taking it one step at a time. Perhaps there are questions I can answer. Are there any inquiries or questions you might have relative to Obviously, there's not much I can say about the 2.0 yet, given it was a fresh announcement, but maybe there are other things relative to these past days, past weeks, past months. Any information you want to clarify, anything you might want to ask? That would be suitable, given that today is much more of a discussion and just time when we get to spend together. Did you have fun in Japan? I did. You know, I was almost beating myself up in a way where, I mean, I already know that 1 week in Japan is never enough. And I really thought that I'd be able to be content with the 1 week I visited. However, later on I realized, maybe I should have stayed a bit longer. Maybe just like an extra 3 to 4 days at most. Because the 1 week did pass by. And although I was able to take time for myself, just allow my brain to relax for a bit, give myself some room to breathe, it just went by in a flash. I could have really used maybe an extra 3-4 days. So noted for the future that 1 week, I have to do at least a week and a half. At least a week and a half. Mm-hmm. Did you eat well? I did. In Japan, I ate quite well. Most recently, I ate quite well. Actually, I actually took, since I'm back home right now with Dino Fam, I took the opportunity to get some chicken. We're not sponsored, so I'm not going to mention the chicken, but let's just say it's a chicken with a lot of herbs and spices. And I think I was supposed to tweet this, but I think I ended up not tweeting it. People that visit the people that visit the island specifically, I think, especially if you live in a different country, you need to experience the kernel in the Philippines, in the island, as I like to call it. If you happen to go to the islands, you have to try the Colonel's chicken here. I've tried the Colonel's chicken in different countries, okay? I've tried it in the Baruda. I've tried it in Thailand. I've tried it in America. I've tried it in was it Malaysia? Trust me, the chicken is very different in the islands. And yes, it actually, you have it with gravy here, which that was another thing I was surprised by. Other countries don't have gravy. Apparently it's an islander thing, where they offer not only gravy, but should you be dining in, you get unlimited gravy. Yeah. I believe this is the discussion I had with my Ryzars before, where I'm a big fan of whenever I visit a different country, I like to try international fast food chains. Not all the time. It really comes down to whether or not they offer something different. Oh, Australia has gravy too. Okay, that's good to hear. I'm gonna need to try the chicken from down under then. Yeah, the chicken here comes with gravy, and not only that, another thing that is interesting is the menu offerings. Like, one thing I know people are surprised by when they find out about some of the fast food chains in the islands that's available internationally is that, for one, they serve spaghetti And the Colonel's Chicken is no exception. They have spaghetti available. I don't normally order the spaghetti go. I think the only time I ever order spaghetti is through the Bee. The ever so happy Bee. They have good spaghetti. When it comes to other chains, it's okay, but it's just better with the Bee, personally. It's shockingly sweet. It is. And I think it just really shows how people of the islands here tend to like some of their food in a more sweet and savory capacity. And the spaghetti, the way that the people do their spaghetti here for sure is a very classic example of a dish that reflects that. I personally really like it. Dino Papa actually taught me an island spaghetti recipe. I'm not sure if I've ever shared this with you yet, but when I was in high school, there was this one year where we had culinary classes. I say culinary classes as though they actually taught us anything, but they didn't. What ended up happening was during like maybe 1 or 2 quarters of it was my senior year of high school. So every week we had that subject. We were put into these groups, and every week we'd rotate with cooking. Like, for example, in the group I'm in, one person for the week does the appetizer, one person does the main course, one person does the dessert, one does the table setting, and so on and so forth. So when it was my turn, because I was a big lover of Dino Papa's Islander spaghetti, so I decided that for my main course, that I would make exactly that. And it's really good. I'll try to share the recipe with you guys sometime, because I'm very sure that so long as you have an Islander store accessible to you, you should be able to make it. And I'm in full confidence, actually, that even JP Zors, for example, should be able to make this spaghetti, because I've been to some of the Islander stores in the Beruda, and they have the ingredients. And honestly, the only ingredients you need that is Islander specific is banana ketchup and sweet Islander style ready to pour like tomato sauce, like spaghetti sauce. Will there be any cooking stream in the future? It's a possibility. I can probably make it in the Dino Cave. I'm just not sure if I'll be able to do a full-on cooking hand cam for it. But it is something I can cook here. I just need to buy a bigger pot. That's the thing. Openly secret ingredients, yes. So Dino Papa's version of spaghetti includes banana ketchup, sweet spaghetti sauce, Islander made, and then you get ground meat. You slice up the hot dogs. You chop up some carrots. You get the spaghetti noodles, and you're good to go. You can put a little bit of seasoning there. like salt and just a little bit of pepper, a little bit of sugar. Somewhat, yeah, somewhat similar to Napolitan for sure. Yeah, I would say so. That's a good comparison. Almost. Carrot is interesting. It's grated. It could be either diced into small pieces or cut up into very thin strips. I forgot the exact cutting technique that's called. Is it Julie? No, it's not Julie. Yeah, I forgot. Can we add you as the sugar? Probably not. It's going to become too sweet. So yeah, probably not. Fortunately. So yeah. Funny enough, those were my first meals upon arriving here at the islands to visit Dino Fam. I had the Colonel's chicken. I had there's this other place. Again, I can't talk about the specific place, but if you're from the islands, you might know what I'm talking about. There's this one restaurant chain, I feel. It's not too common, but there are a number of branches available, not just within the capital, but also, from what I hear, it's available in certain provinces as well. There's this one restaurant that serves, they're mostly focused on Cuban food. And they're known for their chicken. Yeah. I was a bit worried at first, actually, because this Cuban restaurant chain in the islands, they are really good. The price is decent. The only thing is that I was very worried that the islanders would sleep on it. Because it's happened a few times with not only certain restaurants, but also when it comes to certain products. Like, I remember discussing with the Ryzars one time how there was this one instant noodle brand that was god tier, but because it wasn't a popular brand, it eventually got discontinued. So, that was unfortunate. Hey, Maya. Hi, Ryra. I decided to come back from my nap. Hey, welcome back. Speaking of naps, did I mention I was napping prior to stream? Because I've been so tired. Yeah, it wasn't that long of a nap, to be honest. I think I only napped for maybe 45 to 50 minutes. And then I woke up like with less than 10 minutes before stream. Was it a good nap at least? It was actually pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that could have probably made it better was more hours, but we take whatever W's we can. The D&D session. Yeah, the D&D session. Yeah, that was long. It was a very long session. Yeah, for those of you that caught the D&D session, I mean, if there's one thing you'd probably know about your Dinoboi at this point is that whenever I have to wake up early for collabs, you're not quite going to get the same energy from your Dinoboi. And what makes it even trickier is that I was waking up in a state where I've barely gotten rest, where I've barely gotten good sleep for consecutive days. So, but it's D&D. It's D&D, and that's something like whenever someone would invite me for D&D, that's always an automatic yes. Like I would never give up the opportunity to play D&D because it's something I enjoy so much. I really hope I get invited to do more D&D, and hopefully at times where I'm more awake. Maybe I should poke Altus again. Altus, D&D time. Maybe after everyone's 2.0s are out, we can do D&D. Yeah. But it was fun. It was very fun. Yeah. Big shout out to your auntie Aya for inviting. And soon, hopefully. We made plans in the past together where I did intend on inviting a dungeon master in the future to stream so that we can do a character making stream together. I think it'd be a fun little thing I can do with my Ryzars. Even though we're not necessarily going to go into a campaign, it gives us all the opportunity to create a character for who knows. Not just myself, but even maybe other Ryzars in the future. If you get invited to do a D campaign in the future, you'd already have a character ready. Yeah. And then I don't know, maybe on a regular stream, maybe even if in a membership. Maybe in a membership we go over some of those characters that y'all create. I think that'd be fun. And it's always interesting to see how other people would build their character. And I must admit, my curiosity is quite piqued. Just thinking of what my own Ryzars might build for their D&D characters. Actually, you know what? Let's see a show of stubby little hands. Which of you Ryzars have played D&D in the past? Oh? Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, we have a few Ryzars which have already experienced D&D. You know, I was toying with the idea of is it possible to do like a campaign with the Ryzars, but the campaign is done as similar to an unrealized reality where everyone does a group vote on the action. It's an idea that I'm playing with that I know is easier said than done. It's a fun idea on paper, but the execution I think requires a lot of brainstorming and ironing out in order to actually do. So, it's just simply a thought though. We shall see. It's a fun thought. Yeah, there's a lot of planning for sure. And you also have to, I think the big not really complication, but the challenge you're ultimately facing with that kind of idea is how do you make it flow when the people deciding are an entire community playing as one as opposed to individual players on a team? But it's fun. I mean, I am very much up for brainstorming the idea more to see if it's possible. Yeah, I had fun early. Um, so for those of you that might not heard of, I was participating in a D&D campaign before Nayu's 2.0. And the character I ended up playing was a rogue thief named Phi. Sorry, Theo rather. Theo D Flight. Phi was actually the original name I wanted to use. But then I saw there was a Mai. So in order to make sure there wasn't any confusion with the names, especially for a one shot, I decided to go from Phi to Theo, which admittedly was inspired from one of the characters from Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle. Well, the name at least, because I thought it was such a cool name. And why I chose Rogue Thief? Well, initially I wanted to be a tank. I was planning on being more of a tank character. However, quite frankly, I was building a character with of course I wanted to play something that would excite me, that I would be interested in. But a lot of the decision making also came down to what's a character I can play, knowing that I was going to be a sleepy mess going into this campaign. Which is why I ended up playing as Theo D Flight, the rogue thief. And the whole concept was like, he's kind of reserved, somewhat uninterested. And I think it worked out perfectly for the roleplay. I was very careful to not make him an asshole, because I feel like that's one of the challenges when it comes to playing these types of characters sometimes, where you don't want your character's lack of interest, charisma, and just general disinterest to make it almost a party pooper of an experience. So that's also why I ended up adding some, when it's more crazy moments, like he would have like bigger reactions. And it didn't help that I was rolling really bad during like early to mid and kind of later mid too. It wasn't until late game where I was like, okay, finally we're getting some good rolls here. But during the campaign, for the most part, yeah, the rolls were pretty dookie. Yeah, really good time though. I hope, it is my wish that I hope and I pray that we don't have to wait too long for the next D&D campaign. I want to play. If I was invited to D&D every month, trust and believe, I will make time. I will go. I know. I actually like role playing. I like I just like role playing when I'm more awake, So I think if nobody organizes it, I would also like to try my hand at not necessarily D&D and being a DM, but I would like to come up with some kind of activity that would allow me to role play at, well, to be straightforward, that would allow me to role play at these hours particularly, not not in the morning. And that was ultimately why I couldn't go as ham as I want in role plays, like, well, D&D for one, but also like the GTA servers as well. That's kind of why I did Ryan as my character. Because I feel it's very easy for me to just do something silly, as opposed to, because if I'm going to play a serious character, I really want to put lots of thought into it, you know? Because there has to be purpose, there has to be intent when I'm building these types of characters. At least when I did the GTA roleplay as Ryan Jenner, it was just mostly needing to be a silly booty. So when you get Dinoboi, more like, if more the opposite, actually. If I'm gonna be, if half of my brain is going to be on autopilot, then I can just be silly straight up. Because I feel like when my brain is on autopilot, I just naturally come up with really, really dumb shit to say. I'm just naturally decent at spewing nonsense when I'm not completely there. Which is why, if you were tuning in at that time, I can barely remember like half of what I've been saying, because it just really comes down to whatever the first thought is in my head. Like, a lot of my comedy was just on the fly. But yeah, I do hope I can play a more serious character next time. I would want to showcase my ability in story building for my own characters. So, if ever we get the chance to roleplay again, trust and believe I'll actually play something more story driven, with more of a character arc, as opposed to playing for the comedy relief, you know? Mm-mm. You know, one thing you guys should probably know about this week, because let me do a count. Going into this week of streams, you'll probably see maybe 3 or 4 streams for me max. Yeah. It's going to be about roughly 3 to 4 streams that you'll get off of your Dinoboi for this week. This coming week, actually. I believe someone asked about... This was way, way earlier. But I remember someone in chat asking as to whether or not we were going to be getting a schedule this week. I can indeed confirm that you will be getting a schedule this week. It will, however, be limited to about 3 or 4 streams. There will be a stream tomorrow, that I can guarantee. It's going to be quite late tomorrow. Yes, there will be a stream tomorrow. If there ever a season 2 of District Good at EMS, I would probably want to do EMS. Yeah, I would be down to do EMS. I also wouldn't mind working as police, but if I worked police, I would prefer to... I don't know if it's because no one was willing to do it, but I would actually volunteer to do police, but work at, mostly be at the on location. Like, I don't mind staying behind at the is it the precinct? Is that what you call it? But yeah, either EMS, either police, or criminal. I feel like if I were to do police work, like active on the field type, I would prefer to go into the role play with someone I know that I can plan stuff with. I would want to have a partner that I can pre-establish some stuff with right off the bat. If I were to do more on-duty type of stuff. Yeah. Otherwise, desk duty for me. As a detective, Yeah, we'll see though. We shall see. Ugh. But ooh, chat. Oh, wait. Did I tell you guys? I left something in Japan and I was really sad that I did. Bro, I was so sad when I realized this. I still have to double, triple check, but I'm pretty sure I left them. I don't think I put it in my luggage at all. Actually, let me double check right now. Let's do a live. Okay, I'm gonna end up not moving for a bit, all right? Let's do a live check right now. So, from what I know, I forgot my travel pillow. I believe I might have forgotten to pack my favorite pair of slippers. Let me double check like maybe I did. Sure I did it. Oh. Yeah, I think I. Oh my god, so much manga. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it's G. I don't think I brought it with me. Okay. Anyways. No, it's not. No, definitely not right, Pape. Not right, Pape. Right, Pape was pretty much on me at all times, almost. So I'm sad because I had forgotten my slippers. How would you call it? Slippers, flip-flops, chinelas, chancla. Flip-flops. Slides, yes. Now I know I know that it might sound like something funny to be sad about, but here's the thing, okay? Let me explain the history of these flip-flops, all right? So once upon a time, on one of my last jobs ever in my prehistoric life, I actually got flown over to Thailand to do an event. And this was during Songkran period. So, unfortunately, while I was out on the field, because of how slippery things were on the street, I ended up breaking the pair of flip-flops that I had. So, you know the typical problem when it comes to flip-flops? That one part that goes between your big toe and the second toe, that's usually the part that breaks a lot, right? Can I see a show of hands? Who has gone through this ordeal where you're wearing flip-flops and then it's that particular part gives out? And sometimes you try to fix it by applying like super glue or something. So, yeah, the thongy part, exactly. So that happened to me. um, and I remember quite clearly that when it did happen, thankfully I was near a mall. I actually, yeah, thankfully I was near a mall when this happened. So I ended up going to this mall. It was to all my Thai viewers, you know the Central World near Pantip. I think it's in Rama 1. If I'm not mistaken, this was the Central World in Rama 1. I could be wrong. I mean, I might have my Ramas wrong, but I believe it was there. So I ended up going into this one store and it was I'm actually so sad because it was such a good pair of flip-flops. Like they were actually a really, really good pair of flip-flops that I bought. I got them in Thailand. And it was the first time I ever invested in flip-flops that went beyond. Okay, I'm going to be very real with you guys. If I'm buying the flip-flops personally before, I would usually get really cheap flip-flops. Like the type of flip-flops that would be at regular price, like below $20. This is before inflation, though. But yeah, I would usually buy like the cheaper kind because I'm like, you know what, they're flip-flops. It's like whatever. But when that happened in Thailand, that was the first time I had bought flip-flops that was maybe 30, 40, max $50. No, I think it was like $40. It was actually on sale at the time. Well, it wasn't on super sale, but it was like at a slightly discounted price, like maybe 10, 20% off. And they were so good. I've had those flip-flops since like 2022, I think. Yeah, I think it was 2022. Was it 2022? Yes, it was 2022. And those were the same flip-flops I had that I had left in Japan. So, and they were still very sturdy and very comfortable. So, they're actually from a very specific brand. Yeah. So, I got my money's worth. Because normally, if I buy the cheap flip-flops, they would only last like maybe 2 years max if I'm lucky. But these lasted since 2022 and they were going strong. Like, high key, I probably could have used them all the way up until 2028, 2029. But yeah, due to an unfortunate mishap where I had forgotten them in my hotel room from where I last stayed in the Bermuda, when I arrived in the islands, I was forced to go to a certain mall to get a new pair. And since I had already, I don't know, it's very funny too because I got these flip-flops from a brand that normally when you think of this brand, you'd think shoes. But since I had gotten their flip-flops in Thailand and they proved to be not only very comfortable but also very sturdy, I decided to trust this same brand. So when I went to said mall, I checked if they had like a, because if they didn't have it as an independent store, I probably might have been able to find it at the department store. But the problem is, I think the department store might have only carried shoes and not their flip-flops. And thankfully, the mall I went to had an individual store for this particular brand. The only thing was that, so when it comes to flip-flops, you know how there's like another kind of, there's like usually two kinds of flip-flops that are popular in style. Either the one that looks like a, you know, like the thong type where it has the piece that goes in between the toe and the second toe. And then there's the other type of flip-flop that, you know, like the hotel slippers where it's just like you just slide in your entire foot and it's like just this big, which is literally the flip-flops I'm using right now because these are, I'm wearing flip-flops again, but these are more for home use. Yeah, the slip-ons, yeah. So they had a lot of slip-ons, but not the tongue type. Because I think that's more popular these days. The slip-ons are more popular now. People, especially guys, I guess. I don't know, I could be wrong. Well, at least the younger guys I see usually get the slip-on type. And I'm personally not a fan of the slip-on type because I don't like the feeling of, I don't know, because there's more real estate that you have to work with on the top of your foot. It feels, I don't know, it gets hot in there. I don't know if you guys experience the same thing. Maybe it's because I have big feet as well, but I don't like the feeling. I don't like the feeling of all that friction between the top of my foot and the actual flip-flop. Which is why I personally tend to gravitate towards the tongue type instead of the slip-ons. And yeah, you can slip out actually. There's a chance that because you don't necessarily have something to grip onto, if you happen to be walking on road that's very, very slippery. Yeah, and I've had that happen to me before. With these actual flip-flops that I'm wearing. So the flip-flops I'm wearing right now are, wait, when did I get these? Wait, why did I get these actually? Oh, okay, I remember now. I think it was the same thing. I was in the Bermuda when I got this pair that I'm wearing right now. These are like my room slippers. So I bring like two different slippers with me when I travel. My outdoor slippers and my indoor slippers. So these indoor slippers that I have are from the Bermuda. I got them at a very famous I got them at a very famous store. Which a lot of tourists, I'm sure, are very, very familiar with. Because it has a very popular, I'm just going to say it. I got a donkey. There's no way to say. I'm just going to say I got him from Donkey. And they're actually pretty comfy. Yeah. Now, these are good for room, but I remember the time I got them in the Baruda, it was rainy season, and the bottom part wasn't quite made for dealing with slippery surfaces when you're walking around. So, and I learned that very quickly. Because initially I was supposed to use these as outdoor slippers, but once I realized they didn't have the best grip on certain terrain that you're walking on, especially when it's wet, they got benched into becoming room slippers instead. But no, going back to my outdoor flip-flops, they're really good. They're really good for outdoor. Honestly, if I was sponsored, would recommend. But yeah, unfortunately, they only had 2 styles for the tongs. Because a lot of their stock was more of the slip-on style, which again, like I said, I'm not really a big fan of. Luckily, it ended up working out though. They're quite sturdy. They're probably just a teensy bit thicker than my older flip-flops, because as of recent, I wear a size 11 to 12. Because big man feet, right? In hindsight, I got an 11 for my flip-flops, but as I started wearing them, I kind of wish I got a 12 instead. Yeah, I wish I got size 12. Because, I mean, the size 11 are okay, but I do like it when my flip-flops are a bit more on the loose side, right? Yeah, big dinosaur feet, right? But they're okay, though. Maybe the more I wear them, the more the tongue part will loosen up. Because right now, they're a bit snug. But I think in time, they'll probably loosen up. Not just loosen up, but gravity will probably do its work where the sole might flatten a bit more, too. So it goes both ways. He's stomping, yeah. Very much similar to how the Ryzars raid. You just stomp in. So, same for me. I stomp the grounds with my flip-flops. And in due time, I'm sure that with more stomping, it'll adjust to my foot more. And that's always the best feeling, right? You buy a new pair of flip-flops, they might feel a bit awkward at first, but the more you wear them, the more they adjust to your foot, the more they mold into your foot. So, yeah. Is the one I'm grabbing for bugs? Fair. You know what? No, you actually bring on a decent point there. The new flip-flops that I got are really good for killing insects. Because they're very hard. They don't bend quite easily. They're really good quality. The only thing I'm questioning right now as far as the build is probably the tongue part between the toe and the second toe. But I feel like that's just me being generally skeptical when it comes to this particular build of flip-flops. Because that's normally what gives out first. But, it could also just be the general trauma of having had dealt with these type of flip-flops over my years of existence, since we couldn't really afford good flip-flops back then, so I had to go through a lot of flip-flops that would break a lot. So it is what it is. Technically a weapon, yes. It is a good weapon against bugs. Super effective. In a battle of Pokemon, you know how like bug types have a weakness? Yeah. This type of flip-flop for sure would be one of its weaknesses. The ultimate weapon of the ultimate weapon. Yes, we learned well from the Monasons. Dino Mama should not be around, said Chancla. Nah, not really. Dino Mama wasn't much of a Chancla wielder. It was actually more of Dino Papa back then. Ooh. You know, I'm also really proud of myself. I barely spent in the Baruda. I mean, I did spend, but I was very restrained in my spending. In fact, I think most of my money went to, well, aside from accommodation, because I happened to go to the Baruda during the tail end of like holiday week and the aftermath of holiday week. So, no, don't worry. I treated myself. I treated myself to good food. I also treated myself to some nice clothes. I actually have a new favorite brand. I have 2 brands I go to now. I believe I've talked about one of the brands before. Because not just me, there was like one other person. My former I'm trying to think of a way to put it. I need to get used to a way of putting it. How do I put it? My former partner in crime. Yes. My former partner in crime. I don't know. This is like ancient knowledge, right? Because this happened during our first time together. We have a matching top, right? And that was from my, because it was we got the matching top from one of my favorite stores. And then funny enough, I had not bought anything from that store during my recent trip because there wasn't anything in particular that piqued my interest. There were a few pieces, but since I was a bit more particular, I guess, about how I was spending my treats from you guys, I didn't really end up getting anything. I mostly focus on pieces that were more of a I need to have it, as opposed to, yeah, that looks nice. And I had found this other store that I really liked. I wish I could say the brand, but it's really nice. And the reason why I like this brand is because you can tell that the designs were, I don't know how to explain it. Like, one look at the clothes and you can tell they were designed by a Japanese designer. And it's not expensive. It's probably just a little bit more extra yen over brands like Uniqlo, for example. But it's so good. And I honestly, like, whether you're a male Ryzar or a female Ryzar, because they do both. They do both men's clothes and women's clothes. 100%, I can tell you guys right now, whether you're a male Ryzar or female Ryzar, from what I've seen from the meet and greets and how you guys dress. Also, that little selfie thing you did the other week. I saw that, by the way, because a lot of it came up on my For You. Judging by how you guys dress, 100%, I can say with certainty that this place would probably be a place we would mutually shop at. Like, because I also looked through the female fashion, because Since I was in the Baruda during Mother's Day, I was thinking of getting something from Dino Mama. Unfortunately, there wasn't any particular clothes that suited Dino Mama, which was very interesting because they had certain men's clothes that I was hoping they would have a female counterpart to, but they didn't. In your work, oh yes, I remember you were actually probably, it's funny because, okay, sorry, let me change topic real quick before we circle back. When it comes to the meet and greets, you might think that, oh, I don't know if you had this thought like, oh, I wish I was more dressed up, or I wish I was in a different place when I did the meet and greet. Trust and believe, it's a good thing in a way because it made you more memorable. Because I could on when it comes to the meet and greets, right? There were probably only 3 people that did their meet and greet in like at work. I think out of all the Ryzors I've met, there have only been 3 people that did their meet and greet while they were at work. But I mean, sure, you might be thinking, "Oh, I wish I was more, I was in a more casual thing. Maybe I wish I was more dressed up. I wish I was in a better setting." I mean, sure, yeah, but it also makes you more memorable. Because sometimes, I mean, you all know how bad my memory is in general, right? But the beauty of the situation is that while I might have a really bad memory, because it's hard for me to associate faces with names at the same time, right? But it's very easy for me to remember like the visual sometimes. So sometimes I'd recognize, for those that have done the meet and greets twice already, between Anime Impulse, for example, and then the online meet and greets, 100%. I might not remember you by name from your appearance on camera, but I would remember you purely for your appearance. I might not be able to connect the dot when it comes to who you are in accordance to said appearance, but I will remember you. Thank you to other risers. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was honestly, it kind of touches my heart in a way that you would make time in the middle of work to make it to the meet and greet. I think it's really sweet actually. But yeah, it's those small little things that help me remember you guys. I appreciate those things. Like whether you do your meet and greet from your room and you show off, like, you choose like a part of your room that has an interesting background, or if you do something really sweet during the meet and greet, or if you show something off. Yeah. Which is why I always tell my risers, um it might be a bit selfish of me, but because when you think meet and greet, I think of just wanting to hear from, like, let's say if I were attending a meet and greet, let's say I were meeting my Kamiyoshi, I would probably be the type that I would want to hear my Kamiyoshi talk to me more than me talking. This could be case to case basis though, right? Because at the end of the day, we're all different people with different needs and different preferences. So what I might want out of a meet and greet might be different for you guys. And as someone that meets my risers particularly, what I enjoy in a meet and greet is when you guys show stuff off. When you show off your room, when you show off an outfit you prepared, when you show off the nails you do. I think it's something I discussed when I explained the birthday merch for this year, right? A lot of the inspiration for the birthday merch this year comes from you guys and my encounters with you guys, which is why I came to the decision of the merch that I have for this year. Because I just I enjoy noticing those little details, and I enjoy it when you guys share stuff about you guys, which is why we have the My Riser Feed secret hashtag in the first place, right? It's like a small way where I'm able to not only keep up with you guys, but it's also a way of seeing those little quirks, those things that make you you. So yeah. So that's just me being selfish when it comes to these meet and greets, though. By all means, however you want to experience the meet and greets. If you want me to be the more talkative one, that is completely fine. But if you want to indulge your Dino Boy, if you want to indulge your Dino Boy, by all means, show off, be creative, be cute. I love seeing those little things from you guys. Wait, what's the hashtag? Oh yes, we do have some new Ryzors. So for any new Ryzors in our community, we have a secret hashtag, which is not on my typical list of hashtags because you know the drill when it comes to these VTubers, right? Like these VTubers. Whenever they release a schedule, usually they share like the reference sheet. They also have a list of hashtags. So when you look at my list of hashtags on Twitter, you normally wouldn't find this hashtag. And we call it a secret hashtag because the only time we ever really mention this hashtag isn't on the list, but it's something we talk about every now and then on stream whenever it's brought up or whenever I'm reminded to bring it up because we constantly have new Ryzors joining our community, right? That said, now would probably be a good time to mention that if you're a Ryzor that has been newly welcomed to this community, we have a secret hashtag, and that hashtag, as some of the Ryzors have been so kind to put in chat, is hashtag my Ryzor feed. And we usually use that hashtag for whenever Ryzors want to share like a little something about their day. Maybe you had a yummy meal, maybe you ordered something really nice at a restaurant and you wanted to take a picture, those gram-worthy shots, if you will. Or maybe you're celebrating a little milestone, or maybe you started a new hobby. Maybe you started getting into cross-stitching. Maybe you decided to get to bikes, like your Dinoboi. Well, I mean, I've been into bikes for a while now. But, as an example. Or maybe you have a cute little pet, which is one of my favorite things to see in my Ryzor feed, by the way. Maybe you have a new pet, or maybe you have a nice bag. I love looking at bags. So it's always a treat whenever Ryzor share like their bag, or like if you got a new accessory for your bag, for example, there's that too. Yeah. Obviously don't spam it too much, but every now and then, like maybe twice, thrice, 4 times a week. Not every hour though. Don't. If you like post every hour, that's a different story. But every other day, it's cute, and it's overall just a fun way for not only your Dinoboi but your fellow Ryzors to keep up with you and what you do. Yeah, even pet pics. My only request when it comes to this is, make sure whenever you post photos, you don't post anything that gives off specifics of where you're from, because there are some crazy people out there. And one thing I'm very particular of when it comes to my community is internet safety, and making sure that my Ryzors are kept safe from bad actors or people that are just, just don't dox yourself too hard. I mean, realistically, we're in an age where I know selfies are a thing, which is fine. Just, be specific be meticulous, be mindful of the type of photos you post. Like, for example, don't post a photo of you which gives off where you live, for example, the type of information that could be easily Google Map search. So that type of stuff. Like, you don't want to be taking a picture of, like a cute photo of maybe like your mom took a photo of you in front of the house. And in that picture, there's like a picture of your mailbox which has your address on it. So that's the type of stuff you want to be mindful of. So yeah, be safe. I want you guys to be safe. Your safety, your comfort is a priority in this community, all right? Just got a new credit card. Yeah, stuff like that. What were we talking about again? I forgot what we were talking about prior to that. I just went on an entire tangent. Typical Dinoboi things. Yeah, I got some new manga actually. I actually bought something that's not BL. Wait, let me open this actually. I was very interested in the character. I had seen this manga during my last trip actually. I didn't buy it at the time, but then I saw it again during I'm literally unwrapping it right now. But then I saw it again this trip and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pull the trigger on this. I'm gonna give it a try. Like, this is my second time seeing this, and it's the second time the cover has piqued my curiosity, so I'm gonna go for it. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it. It's not spicy, by the way, for the record. Wait, I could be wrong. Wait, what if it is? I don't think it's spicy. It looked very wholesome. And on top of that, it's Square Enix IP, I believe. So, yeah, it didn't look like it's spicy. Yeah, no spicy. I see no spice. Name? You left me a sneaky supa. Oh yeah, I see it. Alicia, thank you for the supa. You are for liking my happy birthday post for you. They were yummy. Ooh, glad to hear. Speaking of which, I still need to go over the hashtag again, because I went through mostly the art first. Now I want to see like the pictures y'all took for my birthday. So that's another thing. It was meant to be yours if you saw it twice, right? The fact that I saw it twice and I stopped and stared at it and like really looked at it a few times. Okay. I am having trouble reading this. Spadari Fion. I need Kalen for this, but I think Kalen's sick right now, so I don't think I can call him even if I wanted to. Spadari Fiancé de Belle Poupée. Spadari Fiancé de Belle Poupée. Original by Asagiri, Asaki, and Selen. Art by Selen. Beautiful doll? Is that what it is? Let me search right now. Belle Poupée Spada. Oh, you're familiar with it, Federica? Let me search as well. Oh, apparently it's one of the top 3 best-selling volumes. Oh, whoa. Wait. Apparently it's a really popular one. It says it's one of the top 3 best-selling first volumes in Japan for 2025. Oh, you searched it online? Hi, Ataru-chan. Hi. Hi. それがそれです。Yeah. I don't know. I was really attracted to the art. And I'm like, ooh, I want to read that. Also, like, high key, like one of the characters in it, one of the leads, I think, like, if I could change my appearance, I would want to look like this. I'll be so real. I wouldn't mind looking like this if I had to change my appearance. The manga, it really does. I'm excited to read it. I haven't read it yet. I just went purely off of vibe, and you're reading it too, Atara-chan? Nice. Do you like it? Wait, I'm so confused. Eh? Wait, so she doesn't end up with the other guy? Eh? Eh? I'm so... What? Whatever. I'll figure it out eventually once I start reading it. Oh, you read the novel, Ichimaru? Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert. No, don't worry, don't worry. I'm judging it off base of the frequency. Don't worry. Not exactly spoiler. Did you just spoil yourself? No, not really. I'm just judging it off of frequency. For all I know, it could be her brother. I could be wrong, and it could be the brother or something. That could be the reason why. Maybe they weren't a love interest. Maybe they were actually like the brother or something. Then naturally they wouldn't end up together. That would explain. That would explain so much, actually. Wait, there was another thing. Ooh, I went to the one thing I was really happy about was I was able to go to the Final Fantasy XIV exhibit in Ikebukuro. I was able to make time. I was very, very happy. I have a funny story about that, actually. Did I tell you guys about this yet? Did I ever talk to y'all about the Final Fantasy XIV exhibit? There's like a Final Fantasy XIV exhibition. Yeah. I didn't get to buy merch, though, because a lot of the stuff I wanted was sold out. So I'm like, oh, okay. The stuff I wanted was sold out, so I'm like, oh. Yeah, funny story actually. So I was, because I heard you could walk in, like I mean, technically you need to make a reservation online, but I say you're fine to walk in the sense where you should be able to get tickets on the day itself. So initially I was going to do that, but then I found out that in order for you to go to this exhibit, you actually need to register an account with a certain app. And in order for you to register an account with this app, you need to have a Japanese number. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, I don't have that. So initially I was going to ask Maneson to book me a ticket. Because it's Final Fantasy XIV, one of my favorite games of all time, if not my favorite game of all time. So I was gonna ask Monasan to get me a ticket, but then I remembered that a good friend of mine, who was also someone I used to work with in my prehistoric life prior, was living in Japan now. And furthermore, I had remembered they were also an avid Final Fantasy XIV fan. So I took a chance. I messaged them like, "Hey, are you in the Baruda? Did you happen to go to the exhibition yet?" And coincidentally, they had not gone to the exhibition yet. So I asked like, "Hey, if you're free the next day, would you want to go together?" And yeah, thankfully they were free. So they had a Japanese number. So what ended up happening was I didn't need to ask Manasan anymore to get me a ticket. They were the wait, I didn't I just realized I hadn't paid them for the ticket yet. I can pay them during the next trip, but yeah. um they got the ticket for me. So cuz so long as you had someone that had an account, they could buy more than one ticket for companions. And so essentially I was their plus one. So yeah, the day after I was able to go and it was really fun. The only thing is that if you're a new Final Fantasy XIV player, that exhibition would have been spoilers all over the place. It probably wouldn't be as bad. It wouldn't be as bad if you didn't know Japanese. I think it would be semi-spoilery. But if you are someone that's new to Final Fantasy XIV and you understood Japan, that entire exhibition would have been spoilers. Yeah, it's actually like very spoilery. Because what the exhibition was is it takes you through all the expansions of Final Fantasy XIV. So from beginning to end, it takes you through the story of A Realm Reborn, then Heaven's Ward, then Stormblood, then Shadowbringers, then Endwalker, then there was a little bit of Dawn Trail there. No, actually there was Dawn Trail. I remember seeing Zoralja, never mind. Yeah, there was Dawn Trail as well. So yeah, if you're a new Warrior of Light, probably not the best exhibition to go to if you're trying to avoid spoilers. But then again, I feel like that's just in general. Like if you go even if you go to like the Final Fantasy XIV fan festival, that in itself would probably be spoilery. But I'm also 50-50 on this because sometimes something that could technically be a spoiler, if you're a new player and you see it, you probably even wouldn't realize it's a spoiler. The only time you'll know it's a spoiler is if someone explicitly tells you that, yeah, that's a spoiler. But if you're someone that's new to the game and you see it, you'd probably not even connect the dots towards what you're looking at. You know what I mean? It's kind of within the same principle of sometimes when I see stuff on social media related to a game, like I would see the spoiler, but I wouldn't really know what I'm looking at in the first place. Yeah, you don't know what you don't know exactly. But yeah, no, it was as a huge Final Fantasy XIV lover, it was really fun. I still have to check with Manasan if I can share pictures because I actually took a picture of Raipape. Raipape has a few pictures at the exhibition. I asked my friend to take the pictures for me just to make sure in case there were any Ryzars in the area. It was mostly my friend that was taking the pictures of Raipape for me. So Raipape had a good time. They had a good time looking at the exhibition. Also, I'm very happy to see that there have been Ryzars playing FF14 while I was gone, so that actually makes me very happy. That put a huge smile on my face. So shout out to the Ryzars that have been playing FF14 during my absence. I hope you keep it up because once my 2.0 comes out, there will be FF14 streams coming again.
I actually plan on building a Ryzar cafe. If I could get an upgrade on my house, because I have a cafe build in FF14 right now, right? If you go to my personal house, you'll find a cafe there. So if I manage to snag a large, I'll probably build a Ryzar themed cafe. Yeah. I'll actually use different items to like sculpt a Ryzar, which should be doable. It might not necessarily be a 1:1 like what we're doing in Minecraft, but probably like something Ryzar themed. Like, for example, a wall where you could clearly distinguish the features of a Ryzar, because that's kind of doable if you're creative enough with certain features in the game. So that's something I really look forward to doing. Yeah. Oh man, wait 1 second. How do I do this? Wait, did I charge? Wait, did it charge? Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna freeze for a bit. We will be big, kinda. I'm gonna be frozen for a bit, Ryzars, alright? Because I have to switch. Ito. Ako, basang-basa sa ulan. All right. All right. I think we're back in action, yeah? Okay, perfect. Nice. Testing. Oh, screaming from Cloud9. Oh, what is this state of mind? We're not tiny Ryzars anymore. Yeah. Bro, that song, I don't know if I'm pissed with myself. It's been my unintentional brain rot. I've been getting so many shorts that has it. So it kind of creeped up. It managed to creep its way into my brain. Before it was the Eat Zucchini, now it's that one. Thankfully Gnarly didn't ever become a brain rot for me. Also, I didn't realize it was such a short song. Like, music video aside, if you look up the actual song, because I have the song on Spotify, right? Like, Pinky Up is it's a freaking 2 minute and 8-second song, dude. It's so short. But because of its repeatability, you know, it's that song, you know how sometimes the stage lights meme, or not even just the stage lights, but for some shorts in general, they say like, why is this short an hour? It's somewhat within the same principle of for Pinky Up, where the song is only 2 minutes and 8 seconds, but because of its repeatability, you just don't even realize it's a short song. For me, it's what makes it so brain rotty is it's the combination of the ethereal vocals before the chorus, the oh screaming from Cloud9. What was the you know the part where it's like oh screaming from Cloud9, no one can touch us if they tried. That part, it like there's such an ethereal quality to it, and then the chorus itself, it might not have the ethereal quality, but if you've watched the dance enough, you just kind of vibe to the dance from there. Yeah. Yeah, the pre-chorus, Sophia and Lara's part. All right, quick. Favorite Cat's Eye member, go. Who's your bias, chat? Let's do a Ryzar census here. Who's your bias in Cat's Eye? I'll be so real. I asked that question, but I can't choose personally. I can't choose. It depends on the mood and the music video and dance, and it depends on the vibe. Because okay, I feel like because I'm not necessarily a fan, right? I appreciate the music, but I'm not necessarily a fan of theirs. But let's say like if I were to vibe at a concert, yeah, sure, why not? But I wouldn't go out of my way to like buy merch, for example. You know what I mean? But I appreciate like what they do, like the hard work and the music. What I'm trying to get at here is because if I had to choose a member, probably like Lara. Lara's probably my favorite, but Megan's the bias wrecker. Mm-mm. And I've never really understood the concept of a bias wrecker until like I encountered that. Like I'd see people talk about, yeah, like this is my favorite, but then like whenever I see this one, it's like, oh, they're wrecking my bias. So I've never really understood that until now. Because I don't think I've ever encountered a situation where I've had a bias wrecker, so to speak. I've always like leaned on someone in particular without having a bias wrecker. But this is probably like the first time I've had something close to the experience of a bias wrecker, yeah. Because I'd always see it on the not just with fandoms, but I also remember it very specifically with the FSP, you know, that form that circulates among stage lights, the like the FSP stage, I forgot what you call it. It's like where you fill up who your Oshi is, who your bias wrecker is. I think I can't remember the particulars of that sheet. And then where you can also indicate like who you're not able to catch because of time zones, I think, and which are your favorite streams. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what does it for me. Like just looking at everything in general, Lara, but once I see Megan in the music videos, it's like, damn, that is really good energy, and they really know how to work the camera. Yeah, I agree. I would agree with that. I actually agree with that. Some eras are so good to specific members. Ooh, that's a good thing too. Like sometimes you'd watch certain music videos, not just this is also applicable to other idol groups, right? Where they there would be specific members that would shine specific MVs. It's like their peak, you know what I mean? Is this why they rotate centers sometimes for music videos? I guess that could be another way to have someone like actually have the spotlight. Yeah. I'm learning. I don't know. I was never really the type to get into that type of stuff. Probably because I was in the industry in my prehistoric life. So like when you're in the industry, it's hard to like look at people and idolize them sometimes, especially if you work with them. I mean, I think this was a discussion I had with the Ryzars long ago where I'm at this point in life where because of the number of famous people I've worked with before, I'm not as starstruck anymore when it comes to people. Like, even if I'm like in the presence of like a really big celeb, well, unless it's maybe like a really big personal favorite of mine, but in general, like I could be in a room with famous people and like not freak out. Like it'd just be like, people. Oh yeah, yeah, and Gabriella, that's true, that's true. I agree with that. Yeah, Daniela was definitely a standout in that. People are people, yeah. Yeah, that's why you'd rarely like hear me talk about. Yeah. I think a lot of my admiration for celebrities veers more towards their hard work and creativity and their work towards the craft. Yeah. I think that's my personal for criteria when it comes to putting high regards on certain celebrities or people. Because knowing how much work goes into it, I can really appreciate firsthand how hard it is to do some things. Mm-mm. That's why there's like probably certain actors and certain actresses I would favor, but it's because like they're so versatile and extremely gifted and dedicated to their craft. That's probably a big factor for me at the end of the day. I really admire and put high emphasis on people that are dedicated to their craft. I love people that are passionate. I'm not really much of a looks person, admittedly. I don't care much for looks. You know what, which actually makes sense. That's why I'm a frying pan. Because I really look at personality more and just person above all things, regardless of whatever, however you identify. Yeah. I don't really care for looks. Hygiene, of course. Like, I feel like I still want, just because I'm not particular about looks doesn't mean you can have poor hygiene. Hygiene is at the top of the list for sure of what you need to have. But yeah. I do care. I do care for personality. I do look at personality a lot more. Personality and being over looks. Because I've seen a lot of pretty faces. I've seen a lot of hot people in my life which have the personality or yeah they're like absolute assholes, and I'm like not that many, but I've had my fair share of encounters with hot people that are complete assholes. Mm-mm. Agreed. Definitely. But there's nothing wrong about looking good. Visuals are still nice, of course. Eh? 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 Bro, no way. Wait, did I just realized I was looking at a picture in my gallery. It was a picture of the mangas I bought during a previous trip. I just realized I already had one of the mangas I had bought. I didn't realize I had one of the mangas. Oh well, I can give this extra copy to Blazin' Sister, one of my dino buds, I guess. Blazin' Sis, you're getting manga when I see you during this trip. Because I'm staying somewhere separate before visiting Dino Fam. I'm seeing Dino Buds first before hanging with Dino Fam. Time to re-gift for real. Oh, that's so funny, dude. Guess she's getting more souvenirs. Exactly. I'm kind of surprised, though. Sorry, circling back to the manga we were talking about earlier. Because I bought Volume 1. And Volume 1... Because it comes with like a free... Not necessarily postcard. But it comes with a free print of the not main love interest, I guess. I guess maybe it's because their favorite character. Maybe it's the author's personal favorite. He does have really good visuals. Can't wait to read this. Sharing manga is caring. Blazens actually had a manga she wanted me to find for her. I mean, they had it, but she was looking for like the special edition. Are you guys? I'm gonna look through my DMs real quick to find what it was. Are you guys familiar with? Actually, I don't know what it is. Never mind. Oh wait. Yona, the girl standing in the blush of dawn. Are you guys familiar with this one? Manga has photo cards now. Sometimes, yeah. There's some manga that you can buy in Japan, especially if you buy it at places like the anime stores, where if you check out, sometimes it comes with a freebie. I've encountered this a few times actually. Sometimes it would have like a photo card, sometimes it would have a postcard, sometimes it would have a print, sometimes it would have like a paper, just like a simple paper of art that the artist has done. Brad, oh wait, are you guys familiar with this? Yeah, Blazin', the one with the pink hair. Yeah, she wanted me to get like a special edition of it. Wait, does this have a lot of volumes? Because it says 47. Yeah, apparently there's like one release where it comes with like a booklet, I guess. Yeah. Is it good? The mention of wait, how come all of you know this? Is this popular? Because I don't know it. Blazensis just messaged me like, can you find this for me? But specifically the one which comes with a special booklet. But yeah. They didn't have it anymore, I think. Or at least the stores I checked didn't have it. I heard you. I'm awake. Whoa, that woke up. Wait, tell me, what makes it so good? It was an anime? Oh, really? It's the One Piece of Shoujo? Oh, that's why. So, it actually is volume 47 then. The plot? Oh, yeah? What's like the TLDR? You named your cat after one of the characters? Oh, dang, it's that good, huh? And the male lead? Oh, dang, is the male lead good looking? Is the male lead, like, actually good? Maybe I'll check it out sometime. Maybe I'll get like a... Because I'm assuming Blazensis has the manga, so I'll probably get like a... I'll probably get like a digital copy of it. It's a romance where the main girl is not irritating. Oh. I've heard of situations like this where like certain content for female readers would get annoying for some because the female lead isn't exactly someone they can get behind sometimes, which I guess I get. It reminds me of one of the gacha games I play Because one of the gacha games I play has a predominantly female player base, and one of the complaints from the initial story is that the female lead is like too I don't know the exact word. Like they're too nice, I guess. Like she's not competent. Yeah, in a way, like she's very much that. And I think that's something I learned about certain media when it comes to media that's consumed by a female player base. Normally they'd prefer, someone that's competent. Naive, gullible? More like for example, if she makes a mistake, she's like automatically apologetic, and you know what I mean? I guess I like the word use of competent in this, yeah. Like becoming a doormat? I guess, kinda. Why would I want to compare myself to a wet rag that does nothing? Mia? That sounds like it's coming from somewhere. Do you wanna care to open that can of worms? I'm like, oh, that's very specific. No, but I get you though. I get it. No, I get you. I get you. Yeah, I've noticed that being common commentary amongst like female player bases or audiences when it comes to characters like that, which are honestly understandable. You know what? Come to think of it, it's probably the same for me. I prefer when the character I'm following is much more competent. Sure, I don't mind like softer characters if I'm like third person watching like two people get together. If it's like a Sasaki and Miyano type thing. Well, although they're both competent in their own way, but you know what I mean? Where it's like a dynamic, I guess. But probably that's like more strictly toward, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to get at here. I think I still have an evolving opinion on this, which I haven't fully explored yet. I've never really thought about it yet. Oh shit, speaking of Sasaki and Miyano, I think I saw Sasaki. Wait. Where did I see this? Oh, I saw Sasaki and Miyano merchandise, which was pretty cool. Not anime merch, though. It was merchandise of the manga, specifically. Ooh. One thing I was happy about? Wait, let me see if I can find it in my luggage real quick. Perfect. Have it right here. I actually got stickers of one of the BLs I like. See if I can. Oh, Oshi photo cards, Lama. Nice. Where did I put it? Wait, where the frick is? Wait, where did I put it? Wait, it's not here. It's somewhere else? Wait, is it with the manga? You got any particular good ones? Yeah, I did. I actually did, thankfully. Shit. Oh, I think I found it. I found it! Nice. It's, I was actually very surprised. I don't know if it's something recent or maybe I just didn't notice it because I wasn't really in, I didn't really read BL before. I was very surprised that maybe it's because I know more BL now. I was able to get stickers of My Little Ember. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And it was like the last piece, which was great. Ooh, I also got another one. I just bought it purely because I thought the character design was interesting. Are you guys familiar with Puppy's Diner? I've never read it before. I don't know what it's about. For all I know, it could be smut, and I wouldn't know. But yeah, are you familiar with that one? Puppy's Diner? No. Don't worry, I'm not familiar with it either. I just got it because I thought the art looked in the photo card. Because it wasn't gacha. It was like straight up, it showed you what the photo card was. I'm like, okay. To be read? Ooh, let me know. Let me know how it is. Because honestly, I'm probably going to forget about it. So if you remind me, it'd be like, oh yeah, that one. Up the other. Wait, I have photo cards I need to open. Wait, I have gacha photo cards I need to open, actually. You guys want me to open it on stream? Oh, this is cute. Yeah. Am I allowed to say this? Yeah, you know what? I'm probably allowed to say this. So recently, I started getting into. He's probably not going to be Kami, but I appreciate like the work he's done. I think it's really interesting. I've recently developed an interest in one of the most popular guys. I'm pretty sure a majority of you will be familiar with this one. Kuzuha from JP. I don't know. I find him very interesting. So I got like, wait, what is this? Happy birthday photo. Okay, these are birthday photo cards. The JP. Yeah. I like his music too. I've listened to some of his covers. They're really good. Ooh, nice art. I only got two. I only got two photo cards, by the way. Ooh. Wait. I remember they released a figure for him, I think with Kotobukiya. I kind of regret not getting it now because I wasn't really paying attention to him before, but in hindsight, I wish I did. I wish I got the figure because it's really nice. Oh, damn, these photo cards are really nice. Ooh. I like photo cards like this. I like photo cards that have like the matte feel to it. One of them isn't. One of them has like the typical photo card texture where it's like photo paper, but this other one, because like there's two of them. One has like the photo card quality, and then the other one has like this matte quality, which is really nice. I'm gonna get I think I have my photo card album in my luggage. Let me get it real quick. It's like to slide it into my album right away so that I can just dispose of the wrapping already. Get that Ryzar merch? Heck yeah. Wait, is it until the 31st? Oh, yeah. I forgot like when it ends. For some reason, I always thought it was until June, but right. That's just me being forgetful. Ooh. Oh, this one's nice. I'll put him. Oh shit! I need to get a new photo card album. I don't have space anymore. I didn't think I'd fill it up this quick, bruh. I wonder where I can buy like a really thick photo card album. I just like collecting photo cards that have nice art. Like, it's not like I go out of my way to get like Oshi photo cards, but I'm just more particular about ones that have really nice art. Anyways, I'll put the rest of these photo cards in my album later because it is quality time with Cupcake. Oh, wait, there's another manga I got. Let me see if I can find it. This one... Is this smut? I don't think it's smut. Wait, let's find out right now. I'm pretty sure that it didn't look like it had smut, but I could be wrong. Yeah, this looks wholesome, actually. This one came with a photo card, which was... Never mind. It's smut. Literally. Bro. Because, like, the outside didn't look like it had smut. Like, oh, never mind. You know what's funny? Like, because the cover looked wholesome-ish. Actually, you know what? No, you know what? There was a sign. There was actually, no, never mind. There was a sign. I should have known it was going to be smut. You know what the sign is? Because, like, for mangas, you know how sometimes, like, they show a preview and they show, like, previews of panels at the back, and then they'd kind of show a spicy... Yeah, they'd show something spicy, right? This one didn't. It didn't have, like, it didn't have a preview panel that showed spiciness. Or maybe it's because I couldn't read the Japanese that I wouldn't be able to tell. A lot of me gauging these mangas comes down to imagery. Because I only know how to read a few characters in Nihongo. Was there an 18 plus? I didn't notice, actually. But you know what the telltale is in hindsight? I'm looking at the cover. Correct me if I'm wrong. Usually the ones which have smut in it, because I'm looking at the art, right? I'm looking at the art on the cover. It's called... Do not Google this. Well, I mean, I guess if you... Just don't. If you're young, just don't. It's Streaming Love Addiction. Are you guys familiar with this one? Apparently it's about... The reason why it caught my eye is because it's about VTubers. All right, is anyone familiar with this? But yeah, what I'm trying to get at here is I should have known it was smut because of one detail. The guy, they drew the... So there's this one guy on the cover. He's in a tank top. And the nipple is like, you can see the bulge of the nipple in the tank top. Not that it was like overly exaggerated, but it's there. And normally you don't see this in like wholesome ones, right? You don't normally see the nipple like emphasized through the tank top. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like that's a detail you'd only see in like smut. in manga which might have smut in it. Maybe. Interesting. Art looks really nice though. Okay, Pod. Yep. Lots of manga I need to catch up on. I bought so much manga, but I have I'm not even done with the ones I've bought like from last year even. Yep, I'll get to it when I get to it, you know? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Absolutely. Man. Bro, wait, we're about to hit 3 hours? Why does it... Bro, I thought we were only like maybe about to hit 2 hours. I didn't realize we were like hitting 3 hours in already. Man. Time really flies when I'm hanging out with my Ryzars, you know? You guys are always good company. Damn, who put the timer? Nah, it's been 30 minutes, trust. I love hanging out with you guys. What can I say? It's just 30 Ryrai minutes. Actually, funny you say that. Like now it feels like I'm experiencing Ryrai minutes onto myself. Thinking that's only 2 hours, but it's like 3 hours already. Because I was thinking, I'm probably gonna end up streaming for 2 hours because I'm like so tired from not getting enough sleep lately. But here we are, almost 3 hours in, which is good, which is great. It's very good, very very good. Ooh, wait, did you guys see Nai's 2.0 earlier? I know we kind of touched on it earlier, but we never really got to like talk about it full. Nai's 2.0 is so good. So proud. It really looks like the main... He looks like the main protagonist of one of those shoujo mangas. He looks like the cool male love interest. Sorry, not just... Yeah, the love interest, rather. Yeah, more accurately, love interest. Looks really, really good. Yeah, I... Like... His 2.0 is straight up an evolution. Like, it actually feels like one heck of an evolution. Like, I really like his 2.0. It's grown on me so hard. Makes me a little teensy bit nervous for you. Oh, yeah? How so? Care to elaborate, Cupcake? And how does my 2.0 make teensy bit nervous? Actually, also, I'm curious. I've heard Mr. Altus talk about his 2.0. Any adventurers care to share some information? What has he talked about exactly when it comes to his 2.0? Because I heard there were some people potentially anticipating that it was maybe going to be Altus next up because of how much he talked about it. And then we're surprised to find out I was the one next up. Because I've heard he's talked about his 2.0 much, much more than I ever have. There was a haiku? Like a poem? Haiku as in poem, right? Oh, he made an entire poem? Interesting. That sounds very artistic. But then again, that's Altus. He is a very artistic person. I actually want to collaborate with Altus on something, but I know he's been busy, so I'm gonna wait for like when he's free. It's something art related that I want. It's something I'm gonna ask him to help me. Oh, I forgot I got these. So I'm going through like my. I bought so many stickers this trip. Oh, his checkies? I've heard was something about thunder. Oh. Sticker haul, yeah. Got a lot of stickers this trip for some reason. Oh, it's because I want to decorate my water bottle. That's why I got a number of stickers. Yeah. I wanted to decorate my gym water bottle. Because the only water bottle, sorry, not necessarily water bottle, a water flask rather. Because my water flask, the only one I have decorated is the one with like my Dinoboi and cupcake stickers. But, because I have like two other water flasks. One I use for the gym and one I kind of use on a casual day out. So those are the ones I want to decorate. Water bottles are personality statements. Exactly. I feel like, yeah. And this is coming from someone that normally doesn't like to decorate stuff too much. I mean, I've talked about my fashion sense before, right? And my fashion sense is very stylish but minimalist, aka I don't want to say it anymore. But yeah, when it comes to water bottles, I feel like it's one of those. It's one of the few items I don't mind going a little bit extra on. We had to put pieces together for months, and it was recently been some. Oh dang! So Altus was dropping hints as well. It sounds. Admittedly, with how busy we've been, I haven't been able to catch up with a lot of the boys' streams lately. So basically, you guys are the way I am trying to get fed, so to speak, with other boys' stuff. What do you mean as well? I mean, to be fair, I think I've been straightforward with you guys that I drop crumbs even when you don't realize it. So I think that's established fact that I have been dropping crumbs for a long time without anyone knowing. You just have to be perceptive, Cupcake. Yummy crumbs. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, you guys are smart. You'll figure it out. Just gotta recalibrate your who's, I guess, maybe. He's making the big brain moves. Call him Hansel and Gretel out there with these crumbs. It's Ryan. It's gotta be Ryan. Oh, you mean Ryan Jenner? I mean, I just did Ryan Jenner for the brain dead of it all. For the brain dead roleplay of it all. So, can you imagine? I come out with my 2.0 and my first word is hi. Crazy 2.0. Hi. I come out with my 2.0 and that's the first thing I say. Crazy. How to unkami Oshi? Damn. Fair, you know what? Fair enough. Is there your toggle is a hot dog? That would be funny. No, we'll see. We'll see. You guys, I mean, there's already a date on my 2.0, so you know when to expect it. You know how many days to count down to. I do have something to say, though, with regards to this coming week. Not even necessarily the 2.0, but the days leading up to the 2.0. Well, you're going to see streams this week, right? I did say there were going to be about 3 to 4 streams for this week. And that already includes the 2.0 happening during the weekend. I probably should have let you guys know of this at the beginning of stream, but you're probably going to be seeing some fill-ins for me during the week. I hate to suddenly switch gears and switch the mood a bit, but we're probably not going to get to hang out much for a few days. But don't worry. You'll be in good company. Well, You're just gonna have to wait for the schedule to find out, I suppose. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think once you see the schedule for the week, you'll understand. Trust me, you'll have a really good time, though. You're gonna have a really good time. But yes. Trust me when I say this. Everything I do is with a purpose. And for every move I make, it's always with big consideration that Cupcake will be fine. Whatever it takes. Should we bring our emergency snacks? It's always good to have snacks on you. You should always have snackies on you. We got immunity, y'all. What is this? Plot armor? What is this? Ryzar plot armor all of a sudden? What do you mean? Will there be any buttons to push? I mean, to be fair, you guys always press buttons, even when I tell you not to. Especially when they're shiny. You can't help yourselves. To be fair. And don't think I didn't notice some of you have been pressing some of them buttons, all right? Which is why I've been on top of making sure that I keep track of who's been pushing buttons. Why make a button not to be pressed? You know what? You have a good point there. Shiny button, thank you for reminding me. That's crazy. You know? I see. It was Mewie's idea. Oh, what did Mewie do? Can I eat the button? Technically not edible. Oh. I'm like, wait, what? You silly little bakas. Actually, check some. Even if we eat the button, would you press on our Ryzar tummy to push the button? But I don't my mind blanked. Wahafen. Eh. You're asking what happened, but you did something. I feel like I should be the one asking what happened with you pressing that button. But thank you, Spoonie. Can the button make the Wait, what's the SVU sound? Wait, what's an SVU sound? Eh? SVU. Eh. Oh, okay. I remember. I think I know what you're referring to. Yeah. I remember now from shorts. I feel like it'd be more like whack. I don't know, man. Whack. 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 Yeah, that's probably reminds me of the shade. I'm reminded of the shade button all of a sudden from Drag Race. Uh-oh. There's the yawn. Wait, high key, I need to check something. EP, yeah. I mean, the fact that I went beyond the time I thought I would, but like I said, it's because I'm just having a good time with my Ryzar, so naturally so. I'm new here. Is this normal? Mayhaps, mayhaps. Are you fine with it? Shiny button while he's distracted. No, I'm not distracted. You mean? Y'all have my undivided attention. Well, okay. Only ever so slightly divided when I need to check something, but for the most part, majority of my attention is on you guys, so there's that. But thank you. Thank you for the yellow Ryzupa bun, Moe. This is my first impression of you. Is that's crazy. It's giving the typical Ryzar I'm new here joke. Wait, I think I remember, sorry, this was like so long ago, but I remember someone was asking about the birthday merch. Is that person still in chat? Someone in chat was asking about the birthday merch, but I forgot to go back to that question they had. This was way earlier. I think within the first hour of stream. Is that person who asked a question about the birthday merch still here? But speaking of birthday merch, everyone's new here now. We are all new. Okay, all right. What is this? What is this? roleplay. What is this newbie roleplay that I'm seeing? Ooh, one thing I did want to mention, which I believe I have, I haven't yet, because this happened during the days I wasn't streaming. So I actually visited the Manasans while I was in the Baruda, and while I was visiting, they actually showed me the sample of the scarf, and I was actually really impressed. I was actually really impressed by the quality. Because honestly, I was a bit worried that we might not be able to find a fabric that felt luxurious enough. But the quality was so nice. It was so soft and so silky. It felt so nice to touch. Someone asked earlier if the scarf comes with a ring, if it can be worn. It does not come with a ring, but you can supplement it with a ring if you had a specific style in mind. So it can be worn with, I think I know what, I think I get what they're trying to do here with, I think I get it. No, it's really good. Like, I'm actually so proud. I'm so proud of the quality. Because I really wanted it to feel like a luxury product, and they were able to get the right fabric, the right silky fabric that makes it feel like you got it from a luxury designer brand. It's so good. Like, this is one of those merch drops from your Dinoboi where I really hope that if you have the means to get it, please do get it. If you can get an extra copy of it just so that you have an extra to use for accessorizing, do so. It is so worth it. I actually plan on stocking up on it a bit. On the scarf particularly, because even I would use it. Like, as a guy, like, there are actually applications where I could use it. Bro, it's so good. And it comes in a box. It comes in the box is pretty nice. I wanted to make sure it had its own storage so you can put it away safely. I'm getting at least two. Yeah, it'll look so good on you guys. Like, I really look forward to how you guys use it to style yourselves. Because like I said, you guys are very stylish. Like, I really like, from what I've seen from the Ryzars, y'all have really good taste when it comes to dressing up. And, like, you're really good at the small details. So, yeah, it's going to be fun seeing everyone using it as an accessory once it all starts shipping out to you guys. As a gender fluid person, I'm excited to use it. Yeah, exactly. That's another one of the things I made sure of, that it could be used regardless of your gender expression. So, it's also nice to have as a jean accessory. Ooh, I look forward to seeing how you do that. The box is matching with the ring. Exactly. That too. Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can style it. I was very surprised. I was honestly very surprised. Even the size of the scarf is, it was bigger than I expected, which is really good. Which I guess makes sense, because the fact that you could use it as a neck scarf and a headband of sorts, as a head wrap, I guess it makes sense, the length. Because I was also worried that it wasn't going to be long enough, but they really actually, like, I'm so thankful to the Monasans that they took note of me wanting it to feel like a luxury product, because it really feels like the type of bag scarves I would see at, like, luxury designer brand places. Not to oversell it or anything, but I'm just really proud. I'm really proud of how it came out. It's exactly what I wanted for my Ryzars. Not to shill it too hard, but I'm actually really proud of it. It's so good. Because trust and believe, if it didn't hit the quality, I would have been so pissed. If it didn't quite hit the quality I wanted it to be at, I would have been so fucking pissed, man. But the fact that it actually, like, the moment I touched it, I'm like, yes, this is something to be proud of right here. So yeah, make sure to get your scarves, guys, along with the other merchies that are available, the acrylic panel as well as the voice pack. Actually, you know what? You should get the voice pack. Because it's going to be a very interesting... Let's just say, like, once you get the birthday voice pack and the 2.0 voice pack together, it's an experience. Was AODNSOC? Are we talking Whiplash? Just wait and see. You guys just wait and see. Oh, just a heads up, by the way, Cupcake. I'm probably going to wrap up soon. Because I'm starting to feel EEPY. Pausing my live view to work on 2.0 predictions. Yes, please. I really want to see your predictions. I'm going to be so real. I'm going to be looking... I'm probably going to be looking out for your predictions these next days. I really want to see, like... What I will say, though, is that... You know what? How about this? Does anybody want to shoot their shot with a question about 2.0? I'll answer just one. I'm going to answer a question that I think wouldn't be too spoilery. That would at least help you get on the right path of maybe the design, or I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. One lucky person gets their question answered. Which one is it going to be? Let's see. Which one do I answer? Okay, I think okay, I'll answer one of these questions, but I'll probably be willing to answer another one. There was questions about hair. The only thing I'll say about hair is there's an aspect of the hair that is very similar-ish. Well, when styled in a different way, at least. There's one aspect of my hair when, if you remove something, it ends up being very similar to a Fate Stay. Sorry, no, not probably Fate. Yeah. It ends up being similar to a Fate Stay character or a Genshin character. I'll at least say that about my hair. Because the default, I think the default is kind of unique-ish. But if you remove something from the hair, it starts to become very similar to something that a Fate character or a Genshin character would have. I'm not going to say which one, because if I say which one, that's already a huge hint. I'm going to leave it up to your imagination and think which one potentially it might be. For the outfit itself, I guess just to help you guys go in the right, get nudged in the right direction for any predictions you might want to do. The only thing I will say without giving away too much is okay. For your outfit predictions, my hint is how do I say this? It's not simple. Let's just say that. It's not a simple outfit. So that said, feel free to be creative. That's all I'm going to say. I guess it really depends. We'll see. Because I could be wrong. I'm not going to say anything about the shirt. I'm not going to say anything whether... Zero hints about the shirt. It could be... straight up shirt, buttoned, opened up button, non-existent. Who knows? I'll at least, okay, you know what? Just so that, okay, one more thing. One more thing, okay? Just so that, yeah, I know, I'd feel bad if people drew me a certain way only to realize like, oh shit, wait. There's more this time. That's all I'll say. There's more to work with this time. That's all I'll say. I'm not going to say like how much is revealing, whether there is, what's open, what's unbuttoned, what's fully buttoned, whatever. I'm just going to say there's more. That's all I'll say. That's it. That's all the hints you're getting. That's all the information you're getting, just to help a little bit with nudging you guys in the right direction for your predictions. Yep. That's all the hints. I hope that helps at least. Layers, yeah. Yep, layers. Yep. I mean, I think it's like from the silhouette already, you can tell that. Wait, let me look at the silhouette again just to make sure. Yeah, let me double check real quick. Yeah, for the silhouette, you can already tell that They're sleeves, but there's no arms in them. So that already says something with regards to layer, right? So, yeah. That's it. That's all the info you're getting. I think, yeah. At least you can tell there's like, at least, yeah. There's like, yeah. Because, like, I forget you have legs. That's crazy. You mean I still have my legs intact? You know, the scientists had to give me something to work with. I mean, imagine being part T-Rex and having to deal with short arms. So thankfully I didn't have to deal with that anymore in this existence. You know? Hmm. They have to give you two things, maybe three. Yeah. Yes, three. My left leg, my right leg, and my tail. Yep, yep. uh, oh man. Bro, I'm so sleepy. I'm like feeling so sleepy, but at the same time I don't want to end stream. I don't want to say bye to my Ryzars yet, but at the same time I need to sleep. I mean, there is going to be a stream tomorrow. Wait, so you saw the selfie day? Yeah, it came up on my feed a lot. All right, I have a question. Who's going to be around for stream tomorrow? Can I see a show of hands? Same time. It's probably going to be a bit later, admittedly. Well, we'll see, because I'm going out with Dino Buds tomorrow. However, our meeting time is before lunch, so maybe I'll be, yeah, it depends on what time I'm getting back. I'm not sure if it's happening tomorrow, but there's going to be a very cute stream tomorrow. Or sorry, not tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow, but this week. There's going to be one stream this week that's going to be massive cuteness aggression for you guys, I feel. It's going to be peak cuteness aggression. Um, what are you gonna do to us? It's not me though. That's the thing. Well, you guys are just gonna have to find out. What does that mean? You'll find out. But yeah, I think I should probably start getting some rest now, Cupcake. But thank you for hanging out today. He's always teasing. Nah. Me, nah. But yeah, thank you for hanging out today. I really missed hanging out with you guys. It means a lot that you came for EEPY Dino time today. I missed you guys so much, and it means the world that I get to hang out and spend some time with my Ryzars again. This is very much some much needed vitamin R for vitamin C. This is my much needed vitamin C. Vitamin C for Cupcake. About since it's been a while. Why don't we get one Cupcake pile in for the road, yeah? Alright, get on in. Come on, Cupcake pile, guys. Cupcake pile, come on in. Let's go. Cupcake pile. Make sure to keep your eyes peeled this week, okay, Cupcake? There's a lot you're going to need to be attentive to, whether it be on stream or off stream. It's coming down to the wire. And, well, once again, this has been Ryzar Blazenfang, one heck of a Dinoboi from First Stage Production EN's second generation Ravenous. And my last words to you probably are, without attention, without paying proper attention, you may get misled. But if you're really attentive, you'll know the truth. And it is only then you'll really understand what's happening. Ta-ta. Also, remember, it's a collective effort, so make sure to use the hashtag for collective discussion so that you can all lead each other, hopefully, towards the right path. Hashtag Ryzar Declassified for any predictions or discussions. Use that hashtag well. Utilize it. Make the most of it. It's only if you work together that maybe you'll figure things out. Maybe. Damn. Normally there's a lot of button pushing, but this time there's a lot of spraying. Uh, well, as they say, c'est la vie. Till next time, Dinoboi out.